Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
We continue to follow breaking news right now on Long Island, where the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream has been on lockdown because of a report of gunfire. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim just arrived at the mall. And Stefan, what information do you have for us?
Well, the latest is Green Acres Mall here is on partial lockdown, if you will. You can see about a dozen Nassau County police vehicles outside. Mall security has reopened the first floor. That happened literally minutes ago. So you have shoppers going in and out of the first floor. However, the second floor is closed due to an active police investigation. Because of this, though, you can see the mood out here is quite calm. It isn't tense at all in the parking lot. Folks out here, because this happened more than an hour ago now, police responding to possible shots fired. It seems that whatever commotion there was may have sort of dissipated, and folks are kind of going about their day. And matter of fact, shoppers showing up now don't even really know what's going on right here. But so around 11:15, Nassau County Police responded here to Valley Stream for possible shots fired inside the mall. As a result, the Lynbrook Public Schools are also on lockout due to ongoing police activity here in Valley Stream. Again, this is an active investigation, but Nassau County Police say in minutes, about 10 minutes, they're going to give us a press briefing so we have a better idea what's going on here. But once again, that lockdown seems to have been lifted. The first floor has been reopened to shoppers. The second floor, however, is closed due to an active police investigation.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Levana, October the 23rd, 2023, and it's currently 4:06 p.m. Eastern Time, pre-recorded, beloved. Shalom, shalom, welcome. Again, brethren, we are going to go through those tabs and see what the hell is going on. Is this Jacob's trouble? As you can see in the first video, it seems people are panicking for nothing. It seems the 83 are so scared right now. They are so afraid. They are bat-ish crazy out there. Any little thing, somebody step onto a bottle or plastic bag, somebody pop a balloon, everybody start running. Everybody is deathly afraid. And they keep fainting. For some reason, those folks are fainted. Of course, we will have people say, well, beloved brother, big Levi, this is because of the jabbity jab. They party with Jabba the Hutt and then hang out and play in the band with the Jabba Jaw. That's why they are collapsing and stuff, okay? Something happened, and I believe, let me see if we can find it. Okay, this thing don't want to work. University of Florida student collapsed doing Virgil. All right, I believe that's what happened. Okay, this one. Let's play that one. Whoops.
All right, breaking overnight, dozens of people were hurt during a stampede at a pro-Israel candlelight vigil at the University of Florida. They're being treated in a hospital there in Gainesville. Multiple people were trampled, look at this, after a person fainted during the event. Witnesses say the sound from that fall startled the crowd. That's where there was an estimated 1,000 people in attendance. Injuries range from broken bones and concussions to minor cuts and scrapes, we're told.
Okay. Broken bones, concussion. Why? Why you people are running? Because in their spirit, beloved, they are deathly afraid. They're not afraid of the elite. They're not afraid of the aliens that's supposed to invade us. So they're not afraid of any alien and elites and the AI. They are afraid of us. They are afraid of retribution, judgment, payback. Good God! Where is James Brown when you... Oh, okay, he's no longer with us. All right. They are afraid of payback. The spirit is upon those people. Whatever little noise they heard, everybody start running. Like, what the hell is going on? What happened here? Because the fear is now upon them, just like it was upon us when we know we were under judgment. Well, reports say this girl was next to some fat dude that farted so loud and the girl collapsed and everybody, they just fled. Let's watch this again, okay? Let's watch this again. The fear is cleaving unto those people, okay? Let's watch this again. All right, so it's the beginning. Oh, right here. There we go.
All right, breaking overnight, dozens of people were hurt during a stampede at a pro-Israel candlelight vigil at the University of Florida. They're being treated in a hospital there in Gainesville. Multiple people were trampled.
Look at this.
After a person fainted during the event. Witnesses say the sound from that fall startled the crowd. That's where there was an estimated 1,000 people in attendance. Injuries range from broken bones and concussions to minor cuts and scrapes, we're told. There are reportedly no life-threatening injuries. Police said they have no reason to believe there was any malicious intent behind this incident.
Okay, there were nothing going on, Bridget. Nothing. They just scattered. They just fled because they think, I don't know, something is coming after them. So that's why they run. That's why they just scattered. Those people, you like, what happened? What is it that you people are running from? There's nothing going on, but yet you people are fleeing. From what? What is it? Huh? What is it that you people are running away from? What did you do? What did your forefather did? What happened here? What seems to be the issue? You see, this is how we were when we knew we effed up and this thing had to come after us. And then now it's their turn. And they are afraid. People are buying guns left and right, buying stuff. You think 2020 was when those people lost their mind? Well, they did here. Let's watch a longer version they had here. I believe this one. Let's watch this one.
ומן הים הגדול עד לבוא הערבה. בכל מקום שהם, ביבשה, באוויר ובים.
As you can see, beloved, you can hear. Listen, this is no laughing matter, man. It's just like, yo. Let's listen to this again. Let's listen, okay?
ועד מדבר מצרים, ומן הים הגדול עד לבוא הערבה. בכל מקום שהם, ביבשה, באוויר ובים.
Okay, all right. So, and then somebody left this thing freezing like this. Oh yeah, that was like doing the live, I believe the dude was doing, and then everything got froze up because he fled. You know, he fled. This thing froze. Okay. All right, broken bones. I don't know why this thing it froze. Okay, they were praying.
ומן הים הגדול עד לבוא הערבה. בכל מקום שהם, ביבשה, באוויר ובים.
Why are you people running? What are you running from? What seems to be the issue here, beloved? You know? What seems to be the problem here? You guys are running from what? Somebody collapsed, they fell. That's it. But you people are running because you know something is coming after you. In your spirit, you know that. They know, beloved. This is not something that I'm making I'm sorry. I'm not making this up, man, you know. Yo, they know what's going on. They know this thing is coming after them in their spirit. They are afraid, all right? And then people are just out of their mind out there. What the hell is going on in Texas? For you folks over there that live in Texas, hopefully our beloved are safe over there. But what the hell? I'm receiving a lot of hate coming out of Texas, man. What's going on over there? Didn't last year in September, 2 years ago, was that what that is? In 2021, in September, they passed a law that you don't need anything, just go over there and get a bag of popcorn, or just get like one of those, get a door handle, just walk up to the store and get something. And people was like, well, Big Levi, they are getting their stuff together so they can bring Jacob's trouble, so they can come after us. And I told this person straight up, no, they are getting those bag of popcorns to throw at each other, to pop each other, to jiffy pop each other. And we're going to go deep into Texas, all right? Let's keep on moving, beloved, okay? I don't do the ley line anymore because, I don't know, man.
Turning to a developing story now. The search for 2 suspects continues this afternoon following what police believe to be an attempted home invasion and shooting that left a mother dead. KHOU's Victor Jacobo has more from the scene.
The shooting happened at this apartment complex behind me off of Fleming Drive on Houston's east side. Police say they believe this incident started as a home invasion attempt, but are still piecing together exactly what led up to it. Officials say 911 calls came in around 9:50 last night with reports of gunfire in this area. When police arrived, they learned that 2 suspects had attempted to rob a husband and wife at their apartment. A struggle started and led to a shootout. It's not clear who started the shooting. The police say the wife grabbed a gun and fired at the robbery suspects.
There were shots fired both into and out of the apartment.
A neighbor who lives in this complex but did not want to go on camera tells me he thought he heard fireworks, but then realized he was hearing gunshots, and he and his family took cover. He also said the shootings spilled away from just the apartment and into the parking area of the complex. The wife was shot and later pronounced dead at the scene. The suspects left the area. 2 children who lived in the apartment were believed to not be inside at the time of the shooting. Police say they are still figuring out what led to the incident.
What we know of right now from the witnesses and the 911 calls and the statements we've been able to get is it does appear to have started out as a home invasion style robbery. We don't really know the cause of that yet, but we're working on it.
The husband, who was not injured in this incident, told police that he recognized the 2 suspects from prior interactions, but the relationship between the 2 sides is unclear.
So what seems to be going on here? It seems like this fellow knew those guys, and they came in to rob him, and well, the turbo got turned, and the wife fired at them, and they killed the wife. And those guys, they know them. Crazy.
According to police. Reporting in Houston, Victor Jacobo, KHOU.
So, and this is one thing, oh beloved, forgive me, you might hear certain things, certain noises and things are coming in. I have one of the windows open and we have something running in the house. You might hear the humming, but forgive me for that. But anyway, what's going on here with this thing? It seems like this guy know those 2 folks, and then those 2 guys came in over there and did this thing unto him and his wife and killed the wife. But what I keep telling people, listen, when you are doing a little bit better than the most, you don't let people know that. You don't let people that, you know, you have things in your home. We see this all the time. The other day, we released a Esau's Trouble video where a young lady, well, a couple of group of girls, they were stunting on Instagram and posting videos of cash of money that they earned through drugs and prostitution. And there was a few gentlemen that I believe they serve those fellows. They know that, and then they know where they live at. So they went over there and they shot and killed 2 of them, I believe. And one of the guy got shot in the face. One of them got shot in the belly, but they survived. But the girls, they died because they were stunting online. And we have another incident prior to that. A fellow and his girlfriend, he got into an accident. And apparently the accident was not his fault. and he was rewarded a settlement somewhere around $7,000. So he cashed it, and then he posted online how he get a lot of money and stuff. He was stunting like, yo, I got money, man. Just making money, man. Just and stuff like that. And then one of his friends saw that. His own friend. Okay, it is usually somebody that know you. His own friend saw that, and then the friend went out after him. I believe the friend called him. The friend find out that he was going somewhere, and then he chased after him. He killed him. Even to that previously, way before, I believe in 2009. No, the 2017. There was a young lady, a very intelligent young lady. She was doing real estate, and she made a huge deal. She sold a house. She made a huge deal, and it was in the tens of thousands. And she didn't even post the money. She posted the amount, which was somewhere 100,000 or above that. It was on Facebook. And a random guy saw this, a random two-third. The girl was black, of course. I believe that happened in West Palm Beach. He got her information from her page, followed where she was staying at, and then went in there and murdered her. Not because he could get the money. He just killed her because she made the money, and then he was like angry about that. He killed her. There's another incident. There was a dude online. He was stunting, and he was burning $100 bill. He was taking $100 bill and tear them up, and real money, and then call people out. Man, I'm doing this hash right, man. I'm getting this thing, man. And then somebody report him to the police. Come to find out, he murdered his own mother that had a barbershop. No, a hair salon and a barbershop. And they had a life insurance on them, and he was the beneficiary. So he planned a home invasion, killed his own mother. I believe he killed another family member. He killed his own mother. And then take this money, buy a Mustang, put a suicide door in there, stunting on Instagram. That was like when Instagram just came out, a couple of years, like 2009, 2010 and stuff like that. Stunting and stuff like that. You got people buying fake Rolex. And you have people, anytime you see someone say, I'm trying to motivate my haters here. I'm doing this for the haters. You condemn yourself. Anytime you say this is for the haters, you condemn yourself. You know why? Because once you start talking like that, the people that hated you, not only they themselves hate you, but there's a spirit upon that. There's a demonic spirit. When you say this, those spirits gonna follow you until they destroy you. Never ever do something for your haters or trying to motivate your haters. Do things for yourself and for people that love you, for people that appreciated you. Imagine you're a rapper, you sold like 1 million copy, your album went platinum, or you're a business person, you succeed. You think the people that supported you. If I have this channel right there, we got 100,000 views, we got like 100,000 subscribers. I will thank my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing unto us, which we told you not to. This is not something we advertise you. Don't subscribe to us. Don't like, don't share, don't comment. Just watch, go pray, and if something move you, you do whatever you want, because this isn't for everyone. A lot are called, a few are chosen. We are not about numbers here. I'm not being rude. I'm just being normal and plain honest to you. Let's say we reach 100,000. Thank you, beloved, for supporting us. Let's get this work going on. I love you guys. You guys love me. You show love and support. I love you. We do. Can you imagine I come by and say, they say I ain't going to make it, man. They say I ain't going to make it. F those haters. This is for them and stuff like that. No, you think what you're doing is like gangster, or you try to get more view. Some people will go after you and will kill you for that. Last example. there's this rapper over there in California called PBN Rock or something like that. A few years ago, he posted a video about some Rolex that he bought, cost $50,000. He was driving in a limbo and what they call this thing in Walsworth, and then he went to a chicken place. What's that place name again? Waffle and Chicken, some waffle place like that. And he went and eat. His girlfriend posts what they were eating. Hey, we out here in Waffle House. We are eating this. We are eating that. Gang, gang. You know, this is for our haters. And then one of those guys that truly had them, a kid, he was like 16 years old. He was 16 or 17. He went down there and shot and killed this guy and stole his watch and all his money. People will do that, brethren. Don't tempt the demons. Don't tempt the devil, man. Don't go out there and taunt them. And this could be the thing that's going on over here. This guy probably know those people. Well, he know them, of course. And then they see how some kind of funds, money. I don't know. The guy got a car, got a good wife, beautiful children. Come over there and try to hurt you for that. This is not the time to stunt, beloved. Okay, this is in the past. Now this is the time for you to get serious and keep it moving with your meditation and prayers. Let's keep on moving.
I don't want you to do a thing. I want you to have a brain. I want you to have read it. I want you to say, Congresswoman, it was such and such date. That's what I want. That's the kind of staff that I want to have.
Okay, this is Representative Shayla Jackson Lee was recently heard on recorded audio going off on her staff members and profanity, a laced tirade. Okay, so that's what she was doing, you know. And in the clip leaked by Current Revolt, the Texas Democratic berates her staff as fuck ups with no brains. Okay. Continue. Both of y'all are effed up. This is the worst effed up that I could ever had put together. Two mother-loving big shit like you know, things like that. We really don't care, but you gotta love it, man. When those people are losing their freaking mind. Okay, when they think when they ally themselves against us, you know, and then they allow themselves with 83, they against our people, and they think like they bathe in the blessing, and they've been doing a lot of stuff. Things always work for them up until now. Okay, all right. The failed Houston mayoral candidate has a long history of headline making, whatever. She caused an outcry in 2017 after allegedly booting a United Airlines passenger out of the seat so she could fly first class. Well, that's what those people do, you know. And in 2014 was named the meanest member of Congress by Washington Magazine. Hey, that's what that is, man. And we really don't care. All right, let's keep on moving, beloved, okay?
Right now at 10, these flowers mark the spot of a deadly crash in Geneva. 2 people were killed tonight. We'll hear from family grieving their deaths. And this is the man troopers say is responsible for that crash. They say 40-year-old Michael Thompson was driving drunk.
Michael Thompson. You know, I would have thought this dude's name was Grizzly Adam. But his name is Michael Thompson. I'm not quite sure who's in the midst. Why his name is Michael? You know, I would also say, like, man, Cesar Borgia, the years haven't not been too nice to you. Man, whatever happened to him? Guy used to be shredded and nailed to a piece of wood. Now look at him. Where's that grizzly? Where's that bear he used to have? I thought that was the dude. I'm like, they finally nailed him. They got Grizzly Adam. He was living off grid, you know, banging this freaking bear that he had. They got him. But turned out to be Michael. But anyway, let's keep on moving.
Thank you for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Manny Martinez.
And I'm Hannah McKenzie. In addition to driving drunk, Highway Patrol says Thompson had a 9-year-old girl riding with him at the time.
You can't make this up. The guy name is Michael, and he has a 9-year-old girl, and he's drunk out of his mind. And that remind me of an incident that happened a few years ago. Oh man, I don't know why I keep remembering 2009, 2010. There was a father. He had an 8-year-old daughter, and then he let her drive. She drive him to the store, drive him around, and then he was drunk. And then one day he was driving. The girl was driving to the store. He got drunk, and then he showed the people. He told the guy. They filmed it. He told the guy, "That's my daughter. I love her to death. She's so useful to me. All right, baby, let's go." The kid got in the car, start the car, and then he was in the passenger side, and then the girl just drive him around, and then the people called the police, and they've been doing this for a long time. So hey, that guy was, and his name is Michael. He got a 9-year-old girl with him, and he was drunk.
Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte spoke with family of the victims.
So just one more turn, he would have been home safe.
But Savannah and Cheney's dad, Richard Mills, and his friend Joanne were killed while on his motorcycle making that turn. Savannah had just spoken to her father on the phone before the drunk driver hit them.
He told me he was getting gas and he was almost home.
And then killed the guy, man. They killed the guy. They killed the guy, man. Beloved, listen. The reason why we are bringing all the death, is just folks think the big judgment going to happen, like a bunch of people going to die, which it happened during the plague, and they brought it to conspiracy theories. They say, well, nobody died, there was no disease, there was nothing, or the people that died, they were fake, or they keep denying stuff. But all those folks that are dying 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, dozen by dozen, and stuff like that, it's coming out of those people. Remember, they can't reproduce at the rate that we do, and they all going extinct. And of course, they already passed the point of no return. The fertility, I say the infertility is growing in the midst of them, and the young generation that they have that was supposed to work, they can't work because they are hooked on drug. So that's why they got all those migrants coming to somewhat help them. This is the last hurrah. I mean, that's what they think the migrant going to do, or that's what the migrant think they're going to come over here and live the American dream. Yeah, I mean, that's all. But we have to show that those folks are under judgment and they are dying, and most of them are getting killed or murdered by their own, just like they were saying black on black crime. This is 82 and 83 crime. Okay, so these two people, they were on their bike going home. He called the daughter. I'm assuming she's the daughter, okay? Say, hey, I'm fueling up. I'll be home like in a moment. And next thing you know, this guy drunk out of his mind. That's what they told us. They said he was drunk. Okay? It could be anything. And then he killed him.
Those grandkids don't get to see him.
Okay? Their grandkids won't be able to see him because...
They don't get to experience the person we got to grow up with.
Okay? They killed him. Okay, this is real grief right there, okay?
This happened Saturday night around 8 in Geneva. FHP says Michael Thompson, who was driving drunk with a 9-year-old in his truck, hit them on the motor.
And again, beloved, when you look at those folks' eyes, you look deep into their eyes with your spiritual eyes, it's empty. It's empty. There's nothing there. This guy really didn't give a crap. He didn't give a crap about anything. You can see these eyes, like he's staring at nothing. Crazy.
Motorcycle while they were on State Road 46 making a left turn into a driveway. A passerby saw what happened and pulled over to help. But FHP says another car driving by failed to see the cars and the motorcycle and collided with the bike for a second impact.
Again, beloved, what you're seeing, what you keep seeing is a lot of folks are getting hit 2 times. Recently, we've been seeing people, they get hit by a first car, and while they are trying to get out, get help, they get hit by another car. There's a young lady that got into an accident. Somebody ran her over, okay? She got ran over. She got out of the car, injured, tried to get to safety. Another car hit her. And then you got this again. You got this keep repeating. And we have another video where a young lady again got hit 2 times. Okay?
Richard's daughters say he was the rock of their family, a bright light, always positive.
Okay, so let me enlarge this right here. Okay, well, they're Floridian. Now, this dude is your typical, well, 83 guys, the Harley Davidson, you know, motorcycle riding dudes. You know, those guys, they live by their own code. You know, your typical Hell Angels like dude, Mongols, the bike club dudes, okay? And then FL grown, Florida grown, and I believe they're all from Florida or whatever. And those are the typical guys, all right? And those are the guys that ride and share certain common things. And whatever this dude did in the past or whatever that his forefathers and sisters did caught up onto him, you know? And you know how those dude rolls, okay?
He loved to fish, ride his Harley, and spend time with his 4 children and 12 grandkids.
Okay, this dude has 12 grandkids. Okay, all right? If this is a message unto us, you know, I don't know what that is. Okay? If this is not a message unto us, you know, and then this guy is he got taken out, you know, he got taken out. So crazy, man. People are crazy out there.
Now they're left holding on to the memories they have with their father, who was taken from this world too soon.
I thought he was invincible, that nothing can happen to your dad. And it does, it did.
And notice one trend with those folks. You see, again, I'm not being superstitious and things like that. When you look at this girl, this woman over there, shirt, you can see the skull. Okay, the black judge. Again, there's nothing wrong with the skull. Skull and bones, the bones, they hold information. The skull, the whole spiritual information. You can communicate with the dead or with the skull. Okay, this is not something you need to be afraid of. Okay, now, there we go. No, there we go. Well, there's a photo of the fellow. Here we go. Now, you can see the father in a different picture. Okay, with the skull in there. I believe it could be the club, the motorcycle club. So the black judge rideth upon this bicycle and did this unto this fellow. Okay, it seems there's a common theme of death in the midst of them. All right, back then when they're in the blessing, they could do things like that. Right now, hey, this, you know, pay the piper, man. This thing, you know, come on, man. Okay, this is the death thing in there, all right? The skull death and things, drawing and all that stuff.
And it does, it did. From a selfish choice. And now we gotta pay. What do you do? And it hurts. I'm heartbroken. Like I'm shattered.
Thompson was arrested. He is now in jail and is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow afternoon. Reporting live in Geneva, Stephanie Buffmonti, Fox 35 News.
Again, beloved, you just see this. You just see how those folks are grieving. And every time you turn on the news, it's either them going to some kind of unusual things, okay? All right, let's keep on moving, beloved, okay?
All right, we have some breaking news for you. Investigators say an off-duty pilot tried to turn off the engines during a flight that was in the air on the way from Washington State to San Francisco. He was subdued and taken into custody. Let's bring in News Nation's Kelly Beeson in our newsroom. Kelly, do we know what happened here?
Yeah, we do, Nicole, and these were scary moments for all involved. Now an airline employee has been charged with 83 counts of attempted murder after allegedly attempting to shut down the engines in the cockpit. Now, the Horizon Air flight, which is operated by Alaska Airlines, it was heading from the Seattle area to San Francisco. And according to airline authorities, off-duty employee Joseph...
Okay, one thing that I want to point out here. Let me just enlarge this so that people can see. Now, excuse me. You see how those folks behind her, where she's up on a green screen, you see how behind her you have those folks, those women sitting there, and they are working on the computer, and they are surfing the internet for news, for things, so they can report and stuff like that. See how many computers they have all over, and they can chat with people and things like that. They have, we said this before, and based on the information that we receive from certain people, they have room like this, a special room, special made room. They have people, okay, dozens of them, watching us, watching our channels, okay, watching everything. And with I personally, I don't care, man. You can watch everything. You might as well put the camera in my bathroom. I don't give a crap. You know, I do my toilet bowl do give a crap, but I don't care about that, because I know that's what you people do. You watch everything because we are the time clock. You really don't know what's going on. You have no idea when this thing going to come and how it's gonna come. So they have people just like that, just like you see over here, sitting, watching, taking notes, you know, getting things. When you say something about a book, they already call the seller, wherever on Amazon or whatever. They say, hey, you know, put your books 3,000, 10,000, okay? Take this book down. Or they quickly buy it themselves, okay? So you want, because they are working for certain organization. I'm not making this up, okay? They have those people always watching. And those are the ones that are special. Then you got a hell of a lot of them that have no affiliation with those people directly, well, and they are watching us, and then they are swagger jacking, taking what we said, flip it down, and then put their own twist onto it and make it seem like they came up with it. Okay, so let's keep on moving.
Emerson was taken into custody after being found riding in the cockpit and attempting to shut those engines down. Pilots say engine power was not lost. That's the good news. And just into the newsroom, we now have audio from air traffic control.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit, and he doesn't sound like he's causing any issue in the back right now. I think he's subdued. We want law enforcement as soon as we get on the ground and park.
Now, the flight was diverted, landed in Portland after the plane crew was able to subdue him, and he was taken into custody upon landing. Emerson is currently being held behind bars in Oregon, and we're told all passengers on board that plane, they were safe and able to travel on a later flight. Emerson, of course, also, again, being held behind bars now, Nicole.
Yeah, we're so glad everyone is okay. Very scary. All right. Kelly Beeson, thank you. Thank
you
for watching. Go to News.
Now, beloved, as we see this multiple times, people freak out when they're on this flight. Somehow, some way, they got afraid. We gotta land. We gotta shut this thing off. We gotta open the door. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. What's wrong? What happened? They are afraid. The spirit of death is following them. They are well aware this is the last hurrah, this is the last day. They have to pay for what their ancestors have done unto us, unto this earth, unto our people. In their spirit, they know the pastors or whatever, priests or pope, religious fellows that lie unto them. They know for a fact they abuse the true chosen one. Make no mistake, beloved, whoever's out there supporting Ish, they know very damn well Ish are not the people. They know that. It's just the pride and the shame, above all the shame. A lot of them, they can't come not because of the pride, it's because of the shame that is upon them. The shame that, whoa, those were those people, man. Those are the people that are going to rule over us. Damn it. The spirit of death is upon them. They are deathly afraid. They are running scared. Well, there's nowhere to run. Why do you think those people were like, Elon Musk going to take us to Mars? Elon Musk. Yo, you can't go to Madim, man. The Madimite is nothing to play with, man. They actually, the Madimites or the soldiers, they are nothing to play with. Okay, Madim is beautiful, full of life. Plants, animal, people living over there. They are far too advanced. They are very far advanced than us. You know, we are behind. It is our generation, it is our people that's going to put Earth in another age. because the blessing that we have, we cannot enjoy it with the 83 system. We're gonna have to come with another system, magical system. Everything will be magic, which is too far advanced. Well, let's say for the people that don't know what we are saying, everything will be quantum technology. Okay, quantum is nothing but magic. That's why scientists can never explain quantum. They can't explain quantum entanglement, quantum computer, because it's magic. The quantum realm, okay, the subatomic world, the below femto, the below atto, the smallest realm, it's magic. That's what it is. Okay, they don't want you to know about it. That's why they say, oh, magic is this, that, you're worshiping the devil and something. Nope. Our technology, our new ages and system will be far advanced, and we will be able to caught up with the other rest of the civilization, well, the civilized nation that is in our solar system. Okay, in our solar system, everybody is far advanced. They're all civilized except for us, because the Gentiles, because the species that we have here, they keep holding us down. So now they are being microwaved by the sun. They are being purified by the sun. The virus is removal. And then we'll do what they call, well, not a leap, a super flight. We'll just fly. We'll just leap off the ground and then fly like Superman and caught up with wherever that we have in this galaxy. We already told you, the Mads Mike sent message, hey, we're waiting on you guys. Whenever you can get there and we got this hash, we're going to give it to you. Okay? But everybody's losing their freaking mind because they are afraid of, okay? How long we are into this thing? Ooh, good grief. All right, now, beloved, why is this thing is happening? What seems to be the issue here? What is it like? You see those people are losing their freaking mind everywhere. People are fainting, the whole crowd running, bones snapping, scrape. People get injured. The PTSD is everywhere. People are waiting for a train, fainted, fell onto the train run over them. People lost their mind. They're on the airplane. They just like, they shut the engine in mid-air. Why they are afraid? Why they are running? Well, they are running and afraid because Genesis 15 verse 13, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Yes, indeed, we serve all 400 years. People like, well, we've been in there for like thousands of years or over thousands of years. Yes, each tribe get 400 years. 12 tribes at 400 years. We got like 1800. Excuse me. Over 4,000 or whatever years, 4,200, 3,000, whatever you want to put it. But we did serve our sentences. Now, Genesis 15 verse 14, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. That's the judgment. Madness is a part of judgment because it is there in the 10 plagues of the Apocalypse of Abraham. Why is it? Okay, why this thing is doing this? Okay, madness is a form of pestilence. Okay, pestilence and hunger will change the destruction. Okay, madness. Okay, madness is in the midst of those people. So let us keep on moving. There we go. Okay, look at this. All right, this woman is anguish after a train. She collapsed. She missed her train. Okay. All right, that's how Gentiles are. Open the fucking door, let me in, and then they close the door like, you can get in, you late, this thing is, you ain't gonna go nowhere. And then she just like, yeah, she acting up. She just collapsed on the floor, and then the train is gone, and then she crying, why do you just let me in? The train is still here. That's how they are. That's how those folks are. If they miss anything, any little inconvenience, the world have to stop for me. No, the train left. And this is symbolic right now. Okay, this is symbolic. All right. Okay, this is very symbolic. Okay, and she could have injured or got killed. Okay. Well, you missed the train, man. Missed the train. She didn't collapse. She just lie down in the floor, acting up, putting her feet. Too much baggage. You were late. The train is gone. Many people are showing empathy. Empathy for what? The boarding time is too short, could be worse to elderly. People always have to find some excuses. You late, you missed the train. It happened. They ain't gonna stop for you. That's exactly what's going to happen to those people. Well, they're already late. We told them ages ago, listen, you better get on board and then get there early. Get there is better than ever. Nope, they are taking their sweet time. They got the blessing and stuff. And then when the train is leaving, and that's when people like stop and open the door. You guys ain't gonna go nowhere without me. Up until this thing left, I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Let's keep on moving. Good glory, okay?
A busy night for police as they investigate two separate shootings less than an hour apart. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11 this Sunday. I'm Sasha Loftus. The first happened around 5 o'clock near 3rd Street and Las Vegas Boulevard in downtown Las Vegas. Officers say they responded to several reports of gunshots, found a man dead at that scene.
The hell is going on over there in Vegas? Is that what that is over there? I believe.
Here locally, a story you'll see only on 6. Cell phone video showing the moments after police say someone shot a woman in a popular Miami neighborhood.
NBC6's Julia Bagg joins us live from Miami Police headquarters with what Sunday's video reveals, Julia.
Yeah, and Trinae, we do want to caution you that video, some of it can be hard to watch, but we're not showing you the worst parts of it. It shows people gathering around a red SUV in a Brickell parking lot. They're shouting, they seem to be arguing, and then things get violent.
Oh.
Cell phone video showing the scene in that Brickell parking lot where police say somebody shot a woman around 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Somebody fired gunshots in the SUV.
5 a.m. in the morning? The hell, you people? How long? It seems like I see this before. When did this happen? Let me see. When did this happen? 3 hours ago. That just happened.
He took off. This is the third shooting in the same parking lot since August 28th.
Oh boy.
All of them taking place near South Miami Avenue and Southwest 12th Street.
We're getting very concerned right now, and we are wondering why is it happening? Where's it coming from?
That man did not want to show his face. He and other neighbors share their concern about what they see as a disturbing trend. Now, this morning, we have learned from Miami police that the woman who was shot, she was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital.
Whenever you hear the word, we are concerned, as a concerned citizen, it literally means we are afraid. We are definitely afraid. Well, as a concerned citizen, those people that we see here walking around, I'm not calling, I mean, I have black friends. My wife actually did black men before, and I experimenting with other stuff which I'm not too proud of, but I call you guys not because he's black, but I am a concerned citizen. Can you send somebody to come over there and then check on this guy, please, because he's agitated and I'm very concerned for his safety. Can you go ahead and send someone to check? Anytime you hear this word concern, I'm afraid. I'm scared of him. He's a threat. Send someone to check him out. Send someone to take him out. Anytime you hear the word "I'm afraid" or "I'm concerned," well, you know it's my concern. No, you people are afraid. What this dude saying here, he said, "Where does this thing come from? Why it keep happening?" Again, you know what? Let's just play this again so that people can hear.
August 28th, all of them taking place near South Miami Avenue and Southwest 12th Street.
Okay, this is all those high rises where those folks, that certain group, certain demographic are staying there.
We're getting very concerned right now, and we are wondering why is it happening? Where's it coming from?
We are very concerned right now. We are very afraid right now. Why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening here in my backyard. This usually happens to those people. This usually is happening in their neighborhood, in their backyard. Why is it happening? And it's not random. It's not like it's just happening once every 10, 20, 40, 50 years. It keeps happening again and again and again. What seems to be the issue? What's caused that? We want to know because we are concerned. No, you're not concerned. You're afraid. That's what that is.
That man did not want to show his face. He and other neighbors share their concern about what they see as a disturbing trend.
A disturbing trend, which means, another word, well, not the blessing is upon you, the curses are cleaving unto you, and you lost the blessing. Everything that you used to do, it wasn't because you were smart, because you were under the blessing. That's all.
Now this morning we've learned from Miami police that the woman who was shot, she was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital. So far, no word yet on her condition. Live this morning in downtown Miami, Julia Bag.
Anyway, so as you can see, the fear is in the midst of them.
Come gather round and hear the tale of the murder.
This dude name is, let me just put enlarge this. Boy. I'm just leaving this here on the screen for the people to see who's in the midst, because we know in Daniel 12:1 our nation, well, our house, okay, is protected, the true house, because being a powerful people, a powerful person, or a powerful group of people, we form a house, and we have someone over our house, okay? We are sovereign being. We are the ultimate being of this universe, an infinite universe. We are this being. The reason why we have to go through this is because when we reach the top of our evolution, so we will know the difference between left and right, good and evil, the difference between treating somebody well and treating somebody wrong. We had to experience the other side. We had to experience slavery and all that hell in order for us to become a righteous ruler. This man has his name, Alex Mitchell. Both of them stands for Michael. And let's see what Michael have to say. Okay? All right? They have their interpretation. We have ours.
Mermaid globster. About a month ago, a mysterious sea creature that appeared to be dead washed up on the shores of an island in Papua New Guinea. Now, residents had no idea what it was, and by definition, because it appears to be of organic material, that makes it what is known, oddly enough, as a globster. As far as if it's a mermaid or not, well, you'll have to use your imagination for that. And because it was buried quickly, and before any experts could get a DNA sample to analyze it, everyone is just as confused as we are. Some experts think that it might be a marine mammal, others think it might be a sea cow. One thing that was ruled out, though, at least for now, is that it's a shark, or a person, or a mythical mermaid. Of course, though, we might have seen Bigfoot in Colorado the other day, so who even knows at this point? Either way, it's one of the larger mysteries going on, and it has this pale, ghostly white, creepy, just disturbing look to it, and it's going to go down as one of the bigger mysteries of the sea. But you could see more in my article on the New York Post.
That was their interpretation. That was their saying. Oh, it was buried quickly. Nothing was. Mind your own business. This thing, we see it, we take a picture, we buried it, no sample was taken, we don't know what it is, and then definitely it's not a mermaid. It's definitely not what you think it is. It could be a shark, it could be a beluga whale, it could be anything, but we don't know. We don't know. Get out of here, get out of here, no more question. But what do we think as a nation? What seems to be the issue with the sea now? Remember, we told you keep your eyes on the sea. Okay, this thing was caught up next to Papua New Guinea. Is that what that is? Let's see if we can go to Papua New Guinea. Oh, let's refresh this. Oh, I don't need to. Okay, Papua or Papua? Is that what that is? Papua or Papua? Papua or Papua? I believe it's Papua. Is that what that is? All right, there you go. Okay. Okay. There you go. It was oh man, this thing is not working at all. When I put it in there, it's not working. Okay. Okay. Papua New Guinea or Guinea, Papua New Guinea. So it's in the Oceanic. Let's let's go down, up now. Okay. This is Australia right there. It's in Oceania. Ocean. Okay, Solomon Island. According to one of the video our beloved sister Lisa Cabrera did, the island was named because of they gave it to Solomon. Solomon used to come over here all the time with his high-tech sea, travel to the sea, using the sea and things like that. The Papua New Guinean, most likely they are Shemites. I'm not quite sure if they are Israelite, but they are Shemites. They are our cousins. Okay, they are most likely Midianite or one of Abraham's children. I'm not quite sure if they are 100% Israelite because I haven't studied them that deep. But there's no doubt that they are going through the curse and they are being murdered by the Indonesian. Okay, the Indonesian murdered them and cooked them. Literally eat and cook them, sell them in market. The Indonesian. Okay? Okay, and this is one thing that could indicate they are Israelite because their land are being overtaken, they are being killed. That's a good thing that indicate that they are. Now, what is it, beloved? What is it with the sea? You know, what is it like you keep seeing? Oh, there we go. Let's get out of the sea right here. Turn this thing. There we go. Put it right here. Okay, that's good right there. What seems to be the issue? What is it with the sea? What is it like this year? People go in their little submersible or submarine or whatever, and then they are never seen. People are talking about the sea, strange creatures, mermaids. What is it with that movie, Little Mermaid? A Little Mermaid, a black woman playing Little Mermaid, the uproar with Disney. Oh, the Christian Little Mermaid is demonic. It's demonic because there's people with fish tail. They're all demons and stuff. What's going on? We already told the people. We told you. One of the many reasons why you keep seeing strange creature. Remember a few months ago, they captured in camera one of those strange creatures that they see come out of the deep sea. They don't know what it is. One of the reasons, there is a creature that is very loose out there. And let us go to the other channel that we had. Let's go for Big Levi backup channel. There we go. And we have this video that we released 2 weeks ago called The Leviathan, the Sulanuf, and Other Sea Monsters, an Ancient Map. All right. Okay. For those of you who watch this video, all those islands, and then again, the position where this thing is placed, and when you look at Haiti, the Tortuga Island, okay, where they put Tortuga right there. Okay, they are well aware of this. Okay, where they put Tortuga right here. Now, before we do this, look at these things right here. All those islands that look like squares. The little square What islands. Are those? I never seen them before. Okay, for those of you who watch this video, you already know what's going on. You already know why those things are running. They're from the deep sea. They're from at the bottom of the sea. Yet this thing was stored up. Something take a bite out of that stuff. And whatever that you see, and if you watch this video, you'll know exactly what's going on. Okay, we highly recommend that you watch the from the backup channel. All right, the Leviathan, the Sulanuf, and Other Sea Monsters and Ancient Maps. All right, there we go. Let's put it right here. There we go. So When they are talking about those things, they are running away from certain thing that is loose at the bottom of the ocean, and they are coming down there. Okay, they are coming up there because something down there has come up. Well, for those of you who don't study with us, what they are calling mermaid, we know them as the undines, and they are very real. Okay, 82 will tell you they're not real because the science cannot prove it. Well, if they were real, scientists would have done this. Scientists would have done that. You know, scientists would have done this. Scientists would have done that. They find this thing, they don't even know what it is. Scientists don't even know what that thing is, and then they are the one that don't know what it is and keep telling you what it is. Oh well, we don't know what it is, but it is like a shock. It is this, it is that. Okay, the people say, well, it's a mermaid-like creature. Well, it's not a mermaid because they don't exist. How do you know this? Well, we scientists, we didn't tell you. No, those things are very real. And there are ways you can see, meet them, and talk to them, interact with them. And if you're a man that is very weak on baking and cookie, the undine will have their way with you, and then they will steal your energy forces or even your life forces by doing so. Okay, we told many stories about these things. Okay, they are re-emerging. The folktale, the fairy tale that you used to hear, they're all real. Their realm is reversing. The polarity of this earth is reversing, and it reverted back to its magical state. You will see all those magical beings, whatever you want to call them, dragons and the gnomes and stuff like that. You will see them because the blessing of the Gentiles is over, and the righteous will take over. Those things will be here, because if they were here with the so-called the Gentiles or 83, they would have been exterminated a long time ago. While we have the terrorists called the Noms, and then the people, the salamanders, they have the fire. They are the one that team up with the Democrat and all that and stuff. You people would have destroyed them just like you're destroying us. You all find a way to blame everything on them, make them look like the bad. Just like you don't even know them. You don't even see them. You can't even prove them. You got your Christian out there calling them demons. Oh, the mermaids, they are demon. The Little Mermaid is a demon movie because they got fishtail and then they worship Satan and stuff like that. This is how you already demonize them. Can you imagine you can actually make contact with those things and can see them? Can you imagine what you people are going to do, what would have done? Ask your boy, James Cameron. Ask James Cameron, why are you so fascinated with the sea? You made Titanic. You made one of my greatest, one of my favorite movie, the Abyss, where you show what's down there. It's not like it was a hypothesis or they just terrorize. They know that. They have records of those things. They communicate with those things. Okay, those things are there because they are real. And some of them are running away from a bigger one. And this bigger one is getting here. It's already here. All it needs is the order. Go, second boy, go get him, boy, get him. And this thing will make sure you never come back to our lane anymore. Not by the air, not by the sea. You can't cross the sea to come here anymore. All of you will be evicted. You will be sent wherever you came from. You won't be able to come in, not either here nor in the third part. But you think you're going to go to Europe? Why do you think? Why do you think there is no more Italian being born? Okay, that's what's going on. Those things are very real. Whether you want to believe it or not, but we study books that show us not only they are real or hard to contact and get information from them because they are very advanced. All right, let's keep on moving.
All around New York City, posters of the hostages taken by the Hamas monsters are plastered just about everywhere. In fact, street corners, subway stations, construction sites. And as quickly as they are going up, people are despicably tearing them down. And it often can lead to ugly confrontations. But the Israeli artists behind this say every person on those posters deserves to return home. Those artists join me now. Nitzan Mintz and Dede Band-Aid are here. Welcome to you both. And I want to first explain to our audience, Dede, that you...
All right, before we go into this crap, which we're not going to go into it, look at me. I'm mother. Look at me. I am the people. Look at me. Pay attention to me. Oh, you don't want to pay attention to me? I'm going to haul myself unto you. I'm going to harm myself for this attention. I'm part of prophecy too. Everything that I was doing around the world is because of me. Look at me. Look at me. That has nothing to do with none of you people. Of course, this thing that are going out there is very real, okay? They are really dying because they have to make this... It's not like they have to make it look real. They have to make it real, okay? In order for people to believe whatever's happening over there, it's prophecy. That has nothing to do with prophecy. And then again, beloved, every single freaking time those people are doing this thing, they have to bring somebody that look like us. Look at this woman right there. Let me see if we can get... There we go. That's a better view. Bring a black woman there and say stuff. Okay, bring a couple black men and then make this thing about those people over there. That has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with us. We have no dog in this fight. But anyway, beloved, let's keep on moving, okay?
Tonight, as the Israel-Hamas war continues to escalate, top U.S. agencies are sounding the alarm about hate here at home.
As the FBI has noted, we are seeing an increase in reported threats against faith.
Again, who do they put in the background? Put her there. Put one of them here. We are in every single thing those people are doing because they have to they have to show the world like, hey, we don't look at them, look at us. You know, we are part of this too. You know, hey, we are headed to both sides. There's an increase. When was the last time you guys come with a report say there is an anti-black or anti-African-American sentiment out there? It's on the rise because it's never, this thing is at its peak ever since you people made contact with us pre-1492, after 1492 till this day. You people hated our guts. No one ever show any concern like, hey man, African-American, black folks are being killed out there. We need to do something. Get a press conference going on. You know what? Get all those police officers and go protect the hood. Go send them over there to protect the hood so the white supremacists won't come over there and shoot them. When was the last time you did this? But look at you now.
Communities, particularly Jewish, Muslim, and Arab communities and institutions.
A new report from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security detailing that recent events have sharpened the focus of potential attacks on targeted individuals and institutions perceived as symbolic or tied to the conflict. Cities across the country now stepping up security efforts in the wake of these threats. California Governor Gavin Newsom authorizing $10 million in funding for increased police presence.
When was you guys, or when did you guys authorize $10 million to protect the hood? Because the white supremacists are going out there and shooting our people in Chicago, shooting our people all over. When did you ever do anything for us? Our brethren are asking for reparation. What did you do? You send billions to Ukraine and Israel. You don't care. We'll give you your reparation, but you have to wait. But those people over there, they are fighting for freedom, man. Ukraine is fighting for freedom. And they are fighting for freedom. We have to help them. Don't you want those people to be free? You know, like we freed you? Huh? Martin Luther King, George Floyd, Malcolm X, Biggie, and all the other guys. You know, we have to... Come on, man. We have to give that money. That's what you people do. Okay? All those things, beloved, they are a testament unto the Holy One.
At places of worship, including synagogues and mosques.
Okay? The synagogue, the mosque are protected. Did you guys protect it in the 50s, 60s, the black churches? Where when you white supremacists were riding around and throw your firebomb and destroy our people? When the event happened in 2020, did you have the police protected the church? Did you have the police coming over there and pay $10 million to increase things? You people have to do every single thing now to make sure the world is paying attention unto you. Why? Because you realize they are not. Most people are not paying attention to the news at all. Well, we need to pray for Ish. Nobody's praying. In this world, there are two kinds of people in there. The one that are awake and the one that try to put the one that are awake back to sleep. There's no three kinds, no fourth kinds, or no middle. The people that are wide awake and the one that keep telling you, go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. Whatever that you're seeing is not real. Here's some of that pills. Go to sleep, go to sleep. See, the 2/3, they don't care about that. They don't give a crap. The 2/3 are too busy out there smoking, drinking, and partying and talking about celebrities. Those are asleep. They don't care. Most of them don't know what the hell is going on out there. And they're not gonna sit. You're not gonna put a 2/3, you glue it, you make him sit down and make him watch the news. Unless if the news is about celebrity. Most 2/3 don't care about this. You have the one that are in the church. Those are not 2/3. Those are not even sleeping. Those are the one that try to bring you back to the church. Those are the one that know you are awake. They're well aware of that. Those are not 2/3. All those, whatever you want to call them, black church goers. Those people are wide awake just like you are. Their job is to put you back to sleep. Their job is to pull you back into the church and pray for the enemy. It's not like they're not awake. They're very well known what's going on out there. They know there's a Ish out there. There's us. We are the real people. Then they're getting paid to say Ish is the real people. They are awake just like you. But they are the one that's trying to put you back to sleep. Hey, you doing witchcraft. Or you studying another book. Or this is witchcraft. What? You praying with the Kindle? Witchcraft. You drinking water early in the morning? Witchcraft. Those are the people that are put there to put you back to sleep. They are awake just like you. They know what they are doing. Don't make the mistake say, well, the people in the church, they are asleep. No, they are well awake. They are wide awake. They know exactly what's going on. Their job is to act like they don't know, and then they can come over there and intimidate you. They can come over there and say, Jesus said, Jesus that. Those are the ones they put out there to put you back to sleep. The others that have no idea what the hell is going on, those are the people that are asleep, and plenty of them. And those are a testament unto the mighty one to show what the damage was. Because if there is a trial, they come here, everybody's good, everybody's awake, we're doing very well. And then the Gentiles will say, we didn't do anything to them. Look at them. They have their own community. They had the reparation money. They built. They are doing really well. You know, we didn't do anything to them. But when you are doing that bad, and then when the Holy One, boom, pop up and see this, you see these children are in this condition, a lot of hell need to be paid, okay? But anyway, we don't care about this crap, man. You know, you people do whatever you want to do. We're going to keep on moving.
We are learning new details tonight about what led to a woman's murder in Daytona Beach.
Investigators tell us that the woman and her husband got into a very heated argument. West 2's Pamela Combe joins us live from Daytona Beach right now. And Pamela, it appears that the wife actually tried to warn her family in the moments leading up to her death.
Yeah, she did. Police tell us that when the woman and her husband were arguing, she called her parents asking for help. We imagine to help defuse the situation, but by the time they got here, it was already too late. It came as a shock to the couple's friends and family.
It was like loving, I'm talking about real love. That's why I say it was like so crazy that this happened.
According to police, a Daytona Beach couple got into an argument Thursday evening that led to the husband shooting his wife and later himself. Chantel Atkins was the husband, and his uncle is still in disbelief.
Right now, I don't believe it happened that way, you know, just because knowing them and who he was and who she was, I don't know. It may have happened, but I'm not sure.
Police say when the argument escalated, the woman called her parents and asked them to come. Her parents rushed over, but before they could make it, police say Atkins fired his rifle. Shawanti Atkins died in the house. She was found near the front door.
I guess the mother
had ran out in the road and she was waving to the police officer.
Theodore Carter heard all the commotion. He was just as shocked as Atkins' family to hear the house this all happened in.
I see him all the time. I speak to him. I slow down a little bit and say, hey, how you doing? So the guy was a real good guy to me.
Chantel was found in his front yard. After he shot his wife, Chantel shot himself in the chest. He was taken to the hospital. He survived, but there's still no update on his condition. Now, families and friends are left wondering what went wrong.
We would never know. The only thing we could do is try to piece together a puzzle and try to come up with the answers for it, but
okay.
Armstrong tells us that the wife had a daughter that she and her husband raised together, but we don't know where she is at this time.
Now, beloved, we're just going to take this and then we'll go to part two, because we are at least an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll go to part two now. What is the problem? What seems to be the problem right now? A husband arguing with wife, and wife kill husband, husband kill wife, children kill parents, parents kill children, and people are killing each other, and any little thing, people are afraid, they are running, and we have to read the spirit. A lot of people would say, okay, well, he is black, Big Levi, he's one of us. No, hey, maybe, but this is not how you go about things. You have to go about the spirit. A lot of the people, especially the one that look like us, they have a pride in them because of, I don't know, they walk with 83, or they walk for 83, or they are Christian because I'm gonna be saved, I'm gonna be raptured. As you can see, the rapture is not happening. Those people are still here. But why? Did they lie to the world, or did the world lie unto them? What seems to be the issue here? Why is it like every little single thing people are ready to pull the trigger? Because this world is under judgment, because we are out of our curses, and the curses are cleaving unto 83, and wherever is had cleaved unto 83 and still hold on to 83. The reason is because this is the last day. There is no such thing, well, Big Levi, Agenda 2030. Those people don't have another 7 years. I don't know. I believe myself, based on my study, based on my meditation and prayers, this world do not have another 7 years. There's no such things that those, well, we have to save for our children for retirement. We have to send them to college and stuff like that. Hey man, you want to do this, you do this. You don't want to do that, you don't want to do that. That's on you. But I personally, I don't think, no, I do not believe those folks have another 7 years to go. Oh, well, Agenda 2030, this is going to happen. Bill Gates are buying all the land. Oh, it's okay. Tell me, when did Bill Gates become a millionaire, a billionaire? In the 80s and the 70s. Oh, so he now buying land? Where he's buying all the farmland so he can take all the food. Oh, really? He's going to black the sun. Oh, really? He's going to go to Mars. Oh, really? He's going to modify the gene of mosquitoes so they can kill us. Interesting. He's going to come with another virus and the things to... yes, interesting. But all you see is the fear. All you see is a group of people attempting to run away from a crime they had committed against us, against the Holy One. You have literally destroyed the original human being, God being of this planet. And you think you will get away from this by being raptured and go, I don't know, where we from? You think you're going to go to the stars, to Madim, to Mars, whatever you want to call it? You think after all that you've done, you're going to go to the pearly gates? Beloved, I have the privilege to witness. I had the privilege to go and see a very terrible place. A horrible, terrible, the worst place in humanity. Well, I would not. I'm going to say this again. I will not ever, never in my entire life wish anyone, Jews, Gentiles, my enemy, to go to this place. The Holy One wanted to humble me, say, you want to see this? You want to face this? And I say yes. He said, you sure? I say yes. And I went there. I would not wish this even on Biden, Trump, whoever did terrible things unto me. I will not wish any of them to go to this thing. But the power is not up to me. It's not up to me. Terrible things are awaiting those people. We will see you in part 2. Okay, beloved? Go look for it. Part 2 coming up.